Welcome back, Neurodivers. My name's Sheila, and I'm your host. Welcome back to your Neurodive Corner, where we discuss neurodivergent individuals and the amazing people that care for them. So, first off, I want to thank all of our subscribers for engaging with the videos, for staying engaged with the community, sharing, doing all of the cool stuff, doing the likes, the subscribes, the smashing the hearts, the reactions. I love it. I love it every time I see it. And I do want to apologize that I am so all over the place in the way that I film and I don't produce because this is off the cuff, off the brain, most of it. Um, so yeah, so it's a little chaotic the way that I go about creating and posting in the channel and things like that, right? So, but today, earlier, we were talking about collective trauma and how that looks like, symptoms, things to keep in mind. And um, I was talking about Gen Z and going over things like that, right? And it dawned on me that, well, the first video didn't render because we lost power, we lost Wi-Fi, we lost everything. Hey, Alan. Hi. Hi again. Thank you for coming back. Oh my God, you're like my biggest fan at this point. It's going to be a conversation between the two of us, I think, tonight. If you want to come by the channel later and check out other videos, you're more than welcome. I think you will enjoy them. But yeah, so anyhow, so the first video didn't render, and it made me really sad because pretty much a lot of the subs were already there, and there were new people, and we were having fun, and people were engaging, and smashing the hearts and the likes and the laughs. And but hey, that happens. That is YouTube. That's the algorithm. That's technology. So it happens. But I realized that I ended both videos kind of like in a sad note and without giving tools to use and to utilize. And I feel right now, because we are all going through collective trauma, we need to make room. We need to create space for resiliency. We need to create emotional capacity because things have a tendency to get worse before they get better, right? And there's even a saying that says that the night is darkest before the dawn. So um, same thing when I look at if I want to identify in any situation who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. Well, the one that's covering their face is the bad guy. Simple logic. But it dawned on me that, we are pretty much wrapping up Black History Month, which was a collective trauma this year. And it was so sad. And we have done such a disservice to our Black brothers and sisters. And we keep expecting them to keep taking the torch and fighting our fights. And that's not right. So, in that spirit, and because we have to make room, and trauma doesn't let you think clearly, trauma blocks critical thinking altogether, and you are operating at that point from the lizard brain, from a surviving standpoint. So, you're either going to do fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or annihilate. Those are your trauma responses. And we spoke about this in both videos about collective trauma. But I wanted to share from one of my favorite authors when it comes to collective trauma and generalized trauma and racialized trauma. I'm gonna show, there you go. Resma Menakem, My Grandmother's Hands. And this particular book is Racialized Trauma and the Pathway to Mending Our Hearts and Our Bodies. So you should go check him out. All of his books, but this book is amazing. Um, and I'm going to share with you guys. He presents five opportunities to make room, five opportunities in your life that you can utilize to create capacity, to make room, to be more resilient, and build endurance, especially now that we are seeing systematic issues going on that are affecting everybody at different levels, but nevertheless, it's still traumatic to all of us, period, full stop. So, opportunity number one, he proposes to heal yourself. Obviously, this is something that you can do by engaging in self care. I always say self care doesn't have to be something huge. It could be something as simple as like this. This is self care for me. I like educating people. I like getting out here and kind of like sharing knowledge, sharing resources, things like that. So healing yourself is an opportunity in order to make room to be able to handle trauma. Opportunity number two would be healing with another trusted, caring person. Obviously, this is somebody that has to be on the same page with you and kind of moving with the same intent. This can be an accountability partner. And this can be somebody that can take the journey to more knowledge with you, to look for more resources and building capacity. So that is another great opportunity in order to make room and heal and regulate our nervous systems in lieu of all of this chaos that is surrounding us. Let me throw a shout out to Bradley and Dark Light. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining the live. Make sure you do all the cool things. Do the like, share, subscribes, smash the hearts. I don't know, whatever it is that people do that makes us popular, right? Um, Sap trading, we gone. Want to trade from my brain rots. Do you like meat or vegetarian? I've never been able to commit to being a vegetarian or vegan. I am a severe anemic and I'm a hypoglycemic, and my body, every time I have tried to go that route, my body doesn't like it at all. So I do try to eat more plant-based, but I do eat meat. And I'm gonna say it, I'm a sinner. I love me some red meat. I love me a great steak. Not proud of it, but I love me some steak. So yeah, so yeah. Well, if you didn't care, you would not ask the question. Um, but thank you for engaging. Hate watching helps the algorithm, and it helps me help other neurodivergent people have access to um, resources. It is sad when people like this jump on the live. To the rest of my subscribers, pay no mind. This is people that are stunted emotionally, and a lot of the times, the empath in me kind of like brings them in that energy. Just don't give it air. Leave it to me. I'll handle it. Listen, I'm 45 years old. I'm a Gen Xer. You're not gonna get under my skin. It's actually cute to see people try. And also, like, what's the point of saying, okay, I don't care? Like, that's not like a gotcha. Anyway, we're gonna help. saber trading we on, or whatever the heck the name is. We're gonna, as a community, we're gonna help him or her or they, them, whatever they are, with our third opportunity to heal, which is healing in community. In this, you can do with other people that you know and you care about. You can practice exercises together. Um, it could be a book club. It doesn't always have to be exercises like therapeutic exercises. It could be something as simple as sharing an essay, sharing a book, sharing an article, or just having an honest conversation about the day-to-day trauma, and that helps heal. The fourth opportunity for healing that he shares with us, Mr. Resma Menachem, is healing with the help of a body focused healing professional. That might be the most ideal one and probably the most recommended by professionals. It is important, though, to find a therapist that you have synergy with. It's like dating. If you settle, you're not going to get any benefit from it. You have to click with your therapist. I personally like moving meditation, so I like Qigong, Tai Chi, Pilates, yoga. That helps me get in that flow. And I like doing somatic exercises too. So I guess helping with a professional, you can get a somatic practitioner and heal yourself in that way, and start making room for more and more of the chaos that is surrounding your life. And that way you're able to metabolize it, cope with it, and not be like me and going through fucking panic attacks every hour. The fifth opportunity that he offers to heal is with the help of a trauma therapist. And this is somebody that is trauma certified, trauma informed, not somebody that knows about trauma. These are professionals that are certified and specifically trained in trauma. And it says this is the most deepest and life changing form of healing. Usually, it includes a combination of somatic experiences, um, eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing. It is called EMDR, neurofeedback, and emotion focused therapy. So this is a little bit more deep in the weeds when it comes to healing from trauma. That fifth opportunity that he offered, of seeing a trauma specialist, a trauma informed provider, a trauma certified provider. So I would say, oh, Alan, you're from Canada? Can I come over, please? Please, like in sign language. I am not fluent in sign language, but I know like my name is, no, Sheila. I think that's the way you do it. I'll come teach sign language. I'll come teach Spanish, whatever it is. If you guys, if I can come to Canada, that would be amazing. But man, I wish I could bring my nephew, because you guys have universal health care. My nephew wouldn't have any issues in Canada. Shit, you got me emotional, Alan. Anyway, let me wrap up with that, Alan. Thank you for offering. I might take you up on it, honestly, because it's a lot. It's a lot. But I wanna close on a positive note. Let me let me try and find something. positive to wrap this up with. I just want to if you guys are from North Carolina, keep an eye on my channel, and because I'm going to be raffling 2 tickets to the Chris Stapleton concert in June in Charlotte at the Bank of America Stadium. So keep an eye on that. And make sure you check the GoFundMe campaign on the description as well. And I am going to wrap up with this quote, because this is a channel for neurodivergent people. And we sometimes are very hard on ourselves. And I say it because of me. I've been struggling a lot lately. I'm struggling tonight, but we're going to keep pushing. So, this is a quote from Marian Wright Edelman. And it says, "You are not obligated to win. You're obligated to keep trying to do the best you can every day." Simple as that. Show up. That's all you have to do to be successful tonight and tomorrow. Show up. Thank you, thank you again to everybody. I will be seeing you guys soon. And Alan, if you wanna stay behind or and keep an eye on the chat, that way we can exchange information if there are topics that you would like discuss. I think I owe you that at this point. You are one of the most engaged subscribers, and I love it. So thank you. And the fact that you're from Canada, that to me is so cool. That to me is awesome. I am gonna wrap this up, and I am gonna leave the information I said on the video description. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and try and get some sleep, because I know I'm not getting any sleep tonight.